Good morning, children. We had already started this chapter 15, North India after Mauryas and Shungas. In my first lecture, I discussed about Indo-Greeks, Sakas, Parthians who invaded India after the downfall of Shungas. We also discussed about the important rulers, the contribution of Rudradaman, who was one of the Saka ruler. Then we also read about Kushans. Kanishk was the one of the important powerful ruler of Kushan dynasty, in whose region fourth Buddhist council was held, in which Buddhism was divided into two sects, Mahayana and Hinayana. Today we are going to continue the next topic, effects of contact between Central Asia and North India. Children, when these Indo-Greek Sakas, Parthians, Kushans invaded India, they had a deep impact on the Indian society, on the Indian culture. Let us see what effect was there in the Indian society after their invasion. Kushans introduced the use of stitched clothes. Earlier, the Indians were using unstitched clothes, but Kushans were the who first introduced the stitched clothes like long coats and boots, trousers and tunics. Children, you should know that who introduced the stitched clothes. From here the question can come. They also introduced the use of helmets. They adopted Indian religion and became an integral part of Indian society. Yes, this is a very important point, that when Kushans invaded India, they adopted our Indian culture, our Indian religion, and they became a part of our Indian society. Kushans were accepted a Kshatriya, and they worshipped Shiva and Vishnu. They became the devotees of Shiva and Vishnu, who were called Alvas and Nayanas. They also influenced the art of coinage. As we all know that Indo-Greeks were the first to introduce gold coins in India. After that, Kushans also was very much influenced by these coins, and they were the first rulers to issue round shaped coins. Yes, this is very important for you. If the question comes that who introduced gold coins, then the answer will be Indo-Greeks. But if it is asking you who introduced the first round shaped coins, then the answer will be Kushans, right? With images on both sides. Next we come to the topic art and architecture. Let us see what impact was there after the invasion of Indo-Greeks, Shakas, Parthians and Kushans. What impact we can see in the field of art and architecture. As we discussed in our first lecture, that Gandhara school of art was very much popular during the Indo-Greeks when they invaded India. Gandhar school of art and Mathura school of art was developed. The art of sculpture was also influenced, and the subjects were Indian but Greek in style. Means the subject was Indian. You can see here the face of Buddha. Can you see here the face of Buddha? The subject is Indian but the Greek in style. You can see here the hair and face part. Just see here this hair and face part. This part was like Indo-Greeks. But the main full, you can say, the subject was Indian. The main full art and architecture was Indian in style. The Greeks introduced in the development of, they also introduced Indian theatre by introducing the use of Ivanica. Please underline, children, this is very important. Ivanica. Curtain on the stage. Means the curtain should open and be closed. If you see the earlier old movies, the Indian theatre, like it was like that, where curtain was used in a large scale. Look at these two images of Buddha and find out the similarities and differences in two schools of art. You can see here, if you see this Gandhara and Mathura school of art, you will see lots of differences. You can see here the face and head part, and you can see the other part, the body part. That is quite different. Now, little bit point of difference I want to just discuss between Gandhara and Mathura school of art. This Gandhara school of art was specially developed during the time of Kanishka, and its style is Buddhist visual art. But if you just see Mathura school of art, it deals with Hinduism, especially Vaishnavism and Shaivism images. That is images of Vaishnav and Shiv, and as well as Jainism also. Now, the expression of calmness is the center of the point of attraction of Gandhar Buddha. And Mathura Buddha is in the mood of Padmasana and right hand in Abhyut Mudra and left hand on left thigh, showing masculinity. Means left hand on left thigh. You can see here. Can you see here the picture? Left hand in left thigh, showing masculinity. Means masculine. You have came across the word feminine and masculine, isn't it? Means it is related to male. Okay. In Gandhara images, eyes are longer. See, the eyes are very much longer. And nose is very sharp. Nose is very sharp and better defined. Whereas in Mathura images, you will see thicker lips, then wider eyes and prominent nose. The Gandhara school use grey sandstone, whereas the Mathura school uses mainly red. So these are little bit differences between Gandhara and Mathura school. So this is all about some of the points of difference between Gandhara and Mathura school of art. Now we come to science and technology. Indians updated their knowledge in astronomy and astrology. The term horoscope has been derived from the word Horo Shastra. Please underline it, children. Horo Shastra. The leathering shoes started during whose period? This period only. After the downfall of Sungas, red pottery and use of burnt bricks also became very much popular. Gold coins in India were first introduced by Kushans using Roman style. Yes, this is very important that they use this gold coins in India using Roman style. Glasswork was also very much influenced. So these were some of the contribution in the field of science and technology. Now let's come to language and literature, right? There was a give and take between Indian languages, Greek and other languages. Give and take means we also adopted some of the things from the Greek culture, and they also adopted some of the cultures of Indian society. We have adopted many words like Hora, plague, surang, kalam, etc. from them. That is from whom? From the Greeks. Now these are some of the words being adopted from Greek. Hora, which means seasons. It means seasons. Okay. Then kalam, it is related to Islam philosophy. It is related to Islam philosophy. Okay. You don't have to go in detail, but you should know all these meaning. Plague, it is an infectious disease which is spread among many people, and especially you will see this disease are spread from rats. Surang, it is a tunnel. It is a tunnel. Okay. This is called, what does it mean? It means tunnel. सुरंग जिसको कहते हैं. The Greeks also adopted many Sanskrit words from us. Karpas, Sharkara, Vaidurya. So, Karpas, it is like a sweet fruit, Sharkara, sugar, and Vaidurya, it is a gemstone. Okay, these are the words which the Sanskrit adopted from Greeks adopted from Sanskrit. The noted scholar Patanjali earned a great fame for the evolution of words, language and grammar. He also wrote Mahabhasya during this period. Please underline this. This is very important for you. You will get a question, who wrote this Mahabhasya, which is a great study on the evolution of words and grammar. So Mahabhasya is related to new words, new evolution of words and also grammar. So children, this is all about the effects of Indo-Greeks, Parthians, Shakas, when they invaded India, their effect on the Indian society. So please children, go through the video, and your homework is write the keywords. What is your homework? You have to write the keywords. You have to write the keywords. This is your homework. This is your homework. Please, you will write it in your history notebook. Write the keywords of chapter 15. Okay? Thank you, children.